G'day guys, Stephen Ford from Fordable Property and Finance. It's the end of October 2019, so we are now due for our monthly stats, business stats that is. The month's been quite busy. I had a good couple of weeks of generating business, putting loans through. The sales pipe is still filling, it's still looking fantastic. Building into the end of the year, also looking in January already, so very happy. Very motivated. I had a little bit of a disruption this month because I went sailing again and I had 5 days offshore sailing from Noumea to Sydney. Same boat I've been sailing in all year. It was amazing. We had 3 days of good winds and also a little bit of no wind. But then on the fourth day, it actually came in at like blistering winds or cyclonic winds, however you want to say it. We saw 48 knots, that is 48 on the dial. We had waves, which I felt like they were massive. As the face of the wave was coming behind the boat, it just looked huge. And then, some of them crashed right over the boat. It was absolutely wild and crazy. A couple of friends questioned, why am I doing such a stupid thing? And they would never do it themselves. But hey, that's just what I do, and that's the learning experience that I get from going out and sailing. So enough sailing, back to broking. That's what we're here for, my monthly stats. As for the website traffic, it's increased again. It's great. I'm seeing the improvements. I've really got to keep working on that. So there's that ongoing balance of client interaction and then also doing a little bit of website stuff, or it should almost be 50-50. I don't know what the right mix is, but I've got to be doing it all, which I think I'm going to throw up one of those videos of the many hats that a business operator wears. And anyway, business traffic up. It's been up at least another 15% from last month. And the referral sources or the traffic sources have all been the same. There's been no change there between direct traffic, organic, or social. But the one thing about social is now that Facebook is actually 100% of all social traffic leads. So does that mean I'm going to stop my Instagram? Absolutely not. I'm just going to leave it for a bit longer. I'm going to wait for a few more statistics to flow through to see just what's happening. I haven't even started my paid advertising yet. And once that starts happening, seeing what happens in Instagram, because I'll put it through Facebook and Instagram. But if there's nothing that generates from Instagram over time, then I might just slow that one down. I might even start transitioning to promoting the services through my personal page. Which might be more worthwhile because I've got so many more people that I interact with within my network through my personal page. Something else to report, I had a past contact who, from my training business, he reached out to me a long time ago and he came to me asking if we could have a chat about home loans. This gentleman, he's from Europe. He's very forward thinking, very entrepreneurial. He started up a couple of different companies. One of them's doing really well and it's called SafeMate. It's a way of identifying people. You wear it either like as a sticker on your phone, on your wallet. You wear a bracelet around your wrist, whatever it is. And it's kind of like a medic alert tag if you had allergies or a life-threatening condition of some sort. The gentleman from SafeMate, he came back to me and said, Stephen, I need to talk to you about home loans. And I went along and had a chat to him. He's just won a grant for a business concept, which could potentially be quite disruptive for the real estate industry. And he said to me, look, Stephen, with this, I need a mortgage broking service. And I'm wanting to make sure that I can meet the demands of my clientele. He's looking at up to 1,200 leads per month for people who are going to use his business. He's only launched it in November, so it's still very early days, but he has won a grant. He's got some pretty incredible mentors. Hopefully, fingers crossed for him, he does amazingly well. And then also with that partnership, I'm really hopeful that that flourishes into something amazing and incredible, because that referral partnership is so important for a business and making sure that you've got constant, steady growth. I'm really looking forward to it. As for settlements upcoming, I've got 2 mil coming for November, 2 mil for December, which is nice and healthy. A total of 7 still in the pipe waiting to flow through. So that includes about 3.5 for January in 2020. So that's some good numbers for me at the moment, but of course, looking for more nonetheless. I've started conversations with my aggregator about how I expand my team, whether it's bringing on a new administrator, giving them access to my deals and opportunities, or if I'm bringing on a completely new broker. I'm starting to speak to a CFO as well in that space as to what he would believe is a great way to structure the business, incentivizing a broker or a partner to come on board and start working with me. Traveling up and down the coast a little bit, I went down to Melbourne to visit, see a client, then back into Sydney and up to where I live in Newcastle. And so I've just been all over the place, and it's been a real busy month. And with that, I expect that November, December, and moving into 2020 again, it's all going to just keep flowing through with all that workload and effort that I'm generating for myself. Then lastly, the only other thing which I've mentioned in last month was I asked my web developer to start creating some pages so that I can create my sales funnel with my social posts, my paid social posts and advertising. So that is now underway. Hopefully I'll have a bunch of paid advertising coming through soon. In the next couple of months, with the commissions that'll flow through, that'll really allow me to put some marketing money aside. I was planning on doing this a lot earlier. I don't know if you've been watching all of my videos, but there has been conversation about wanting to do paid posts for quite a while. There was some talk about having the budget for it, but in the end, I just sat on it and waited patiently because I just didn't want to spend the money. Whereas looking back at it, I probably should have if I wanted to scale the business a bit faster. So that's October, guys. Have an awesome November. I've got a scheduled vlog coming up, which is property purchase number 3. I'll talk about that one, and then I look forward to speaking to you in November. Take care.